Hello, kiddo. I didn't even know this special stage entrance was there, by the way. That was purely by accident. A happy accident, as it were. Wait, what? Can I go in here? Yes, okay, I can. This feels like I'm going backwards. But I'm not. Okay, I think I know where I am. I remember this, kind of. Are you ever gonna come down? Apparently not. Wait, yeah, I usually go down here is where I go. And then I go down here. This is the part that's like Skybase from Sonic on the Master System. It's also a little bit of wacky workbench. Is it Skybase? I'm still not entirely clear. Nope. Okay. What are my opinions on Spark the Electric Jester? I haven't played it. I do not own it. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I should buy it one day. I just haven't gotten around to it. I think it released while I didn't have a computer, so it's one of those things where the moment, in a sense, the moment has passed. I feel like that's a little reductive to say the moment has passed because, you know, I like playing old games, but it's just, I haven't gotten around to buying it, basically. It's just the long and short of it. Gosh, I hate this boss. But I have a lightning shield, so it's not really that big of a deal. As long as I don't touch the spikes, I'm safe. Why don't you just work? Like, am I waiting too long? Am I not waiting long enough? I think I'm not waiting long enough. I think I keep jumping the gun and hitting him too soon. I need to remember I have to hold the direction I want to launch from. I mean, I saw you in the YouTube chat, kiddo. It's just, you're reintroducing yourself, so hello, kiddo. 7.5 minutes, huh? And like going back to the Discord server discussion, I've also thought about like making a website forum, but you know, depending on who you ask, website forums kind of fell out of favor. And like, I don't think so. I still go to a lot of different forums, but also I'd have to pay for hosting probably, and that wouldn't like be impossible. You know, I do get money from Patreon and things like that. That would probably pay for at least some of that, but I don't know. I figure I don't rate high enough for that to be something important to think about just yet. It's not like I'm hard to reach or anything like that. So I think like I'm a little bit dense. I never realized for like the longest time that the name Press Garden actually meant like newspapers. Like you see these things in the background scrolling by, and it never really dawned on me that those are like newspaper reels. And by that I mean like the first 2 or 3 times I played this level, it never really clicked that, oh yeah, like printing presses. Because like in some regards, like the idea of a printing press at all is kind of outdated. So I don't know, it's just weird. And like this specific level right here, I'm not like super hot on it. Like I don't hate it, but Act 2 feels a little more iconic than this one does. If you were to ask me. Oh, that's how you break those. I've never actually known how you break those crates before. Like, I knew they looked breakable, but it never really... I always wondered, like, how do you actually break those stupid things? And I guess the only way is the bubble shield. What franchise do I think the Mania team should work on? Like, I don't know. They seem to, like... They like Sonic games a lot, so why not just let them make another Sonic game? Like, ideally, I imagine a future where they make Sonic Mania 2, and it's not just, like, 75% throwback levels. It's actually just a full-length original Sonic game. Because Sonic Mania only has, like, 4 original levels in it out of, like, 14. And they seem to have some cool creative ideas, and, you know, I'd kind of like to see them do more original stuff like that. Let's see if I can manage this. Nope. Tails got me, though. Oh well. There's a part of me that thinks the entire reason this level exists is because somebody said, I want to make a level where Splats the Rabbit fits in. And thus, we have Press Garden. I'm not actually sure that that's, like, don't quote me on that, that's just me being an idiot. Go over there for some reason. Oh, well, it's not like I'm exactly hurting for lives or anything. also, like, how is the stream quality, I guess? Because I did lower the bitrate a bit. I think we're streaming at exactly YouTube settings, which is 2,700 kilobits a second, 60 frames per second. This is another boss I don't like. Because it's so slow. Having tails helps, though. Unless he does dumb crap like that. It buffers occasionally. Well, I'm sorry about that. That's probably just my ISP. I was playing, what was it? That new boss key game, Radical Heights. And we were talking on Discord chat while we were playing. And I noticed, like, the Discord ping that says, like, connection quality kept dropping down to red every now and then. And I think that's just Spectrum Internet being a pile of garbage. Spectrum is now owned by Time Warner Cable, and Time Warner Cable is like the second worst ISP in America, from what I hear. I haven't, like, to tell you the truth, I haven't, like, had tons of problems with Spectrum, but also this is like the first major stream I've done, so it is entirely possible that while they are fine 97% of the time, every now and then you're going to get a buffer because they're stupid. Like, and there's unfortunately not a lot I can do about that. Like, I'm on a wired connection and everything, so it's not like it would be wireless interference or anything like that. It'd just be a crummy ISP. See, this level's cool. I like cherry blossoms in the winter. I like the song. It's almost got kind of a, oh, what do you call it? I don't know, there's like a genre of music I'd consider this. Do I like fighting games? I like fighting games in theory. I don't own tons of them. I don't play tons of them. But every now and then a fighting game will catch me, like, really, really good. Like, I played a lot of Tekken 3. I played a lot of the first Marvel vs. Capcom. I got really good at that. Well, I say really good in, like, air quotes, because, you know, there are people who are really good at fighting games, and I was never even close to that level. But I felt like, by my personal standards, I was pretty good. There was a period of time, like in 2004, when online multiplayer and emulators was really starting to catch on. And you had Caliera, which is an online multiplayer protocol for... It was primarily used for MAME. It was before GGPO became like a big deal. And me and my friends would play Marvel vs. Capcom 1 through MAME using Caliera. And I felt like I was pretty good fighting them. I was, like, starting to get super into Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I kind of fell off on that, like, really hard. Because, I don't know, I feel like there's a big skill gap in that game, and it's one that I'm not really equipped to clear. And, like, the story mode in FighterZ isn't great. It's really tedious and slow. So I'll go, like, weeks, maybe even more than a month, without actually playing FighterZ. And not because I don't like it. You know, I think that's probably one of the best fighting games in a really long time. I've played it more than I've played most fighting games. It's just... it's also really steep on the learning curve in some aspects. You know, the pro players of that game are really good. And basically every time I try to play ranked on Fighter Z, I just get destroyed over and over and over again. And even if I feel like I played really good, I'll like post a clip to YouTube and someone will be like, "Oh, you're terrible." And you know, like I don't usually let that kind of stuff get me down, and it doesn't really, but it does just, I don't know, it's weird. I think I'm probably better at fighting games than some, let's say. I don't really like this boss. Because he does crap like that, where you can't really get close to him unless he's jumping. But I think I trapped him in a pattern, so who cares? And I never realized that was a Shinobi sound effect he just did. Like, obviously that boss is a reference to Shinobi. I mean, what else could it be? But the sound he makes when he jumps off screen, I never realized that was specifically a Shinobi sound. I think it's from, like, Super Shinobi. Oh no, the little planet. Yeah, no, this is a jam. I just want to marinate in this music. Boy, you can play yourself real fast and real hard. I think I just hold right here. Yeah. Oh, that's just rude. Yes. Feed me. Like some kind of mean green mother from outer space. Oh yeah, we're on that Donkey Kong shiz now. And that was just a stupid mistake on my part. Am I going backwards? Probably. It's kind of hard to tell with this game sometimes. Now, if I remember right... Slow your roll. There's a special stage entrance up here somewhere. Is it like way up here? No. Wow. Jeez. around here somewhere. Well, that's not how you get to it. Is it, like, up there? I think it's directly above me. How do I get up there? Well, not by coming all the way down here, probably. Like, I guess I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I could probably just do this. Yes, is this too tall for me to scale? It's too tall for me to scale. Let's try the other way. Nope. Let's do a little sticker brush symphony, boys. No? That's just a red herring? Unless it's here? No. I'm just a crazy person, apparently. Why did that work? Weird. You can charge a drop dash by just tapping the button. I didn't think that actually worked. Oh, I guess there's nothing over there. I may be thinking of Act 2, come to think of it. I could have just wasted like 3 or 4 minutes on nothing. My 2-fingered spin dash technique. Do you like that? Some people think 3 fingers is better, but no, I'm not gonna finish that. That's too blue for this stream. What even is this boss? Oh, it's this stupid thing. Now, do I have to kill these guys? I think I do. Have I ever heard of Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue? Yeah, I have one of the Guilty Gears on Steam. I think it's Isuka, and I really want to try Exard. That's on my Steam wishlist right now. I've never played a Blaze Blue, but I've heard of it at the very least. Both are Arxis fighters, as is Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Fighters. I say Fighter Z because why not? Do I think Sonic Team is done with the boost formula? You can never tell with Sonic Team. They seem to change gameplay concepts at a whim. So literally anything could be possible for the future. The only thing Sonic Team is consistent at is being inconsistent. Give me that special stage. This isn't the one I was thinking about either. I think this is the special stage where it's better to stay at level 2 than go on to level 3. Because you have all these really like tight turns. And it's easier to catch the emerald if you're only on level 2. Wait, where am I going? Oh no! Case in point. Yeah, no, it's, yep, I remember. It's this one. This is the tricky one. Do I think Sonic Mania has any level design flaws? Well, that would be a spoiler for my video review. But I definitely do not put this game on a pedestal as some kind of perfect Sonic game or anything like that. Let's just put it like that. I think this is a fine game. I think this is an enjoyable game. But I do think it has its issues. Up. Go up. There's emeralds up here to be had. In fact, it's over here. This is what I remember. Take me up, sir. That's what I was looking for. Coins. Oh no, I just called them coins. On stream. I'm a sham. Now nobody will ever respect me ever again. I made like the #1 faux pas you're never supposed to make about Sonic games. That's to call them coins instead of rings. I think that's just something that happens as you get to be an old person. Turn. Oh, this one's hard. That's not good. I could have done better. But I think there's rings right up here. Nope, time over. I'm terrible. I'm awful. And I think we're coming up on the back half of the game now, so options to travel to special stages are becoming increasingly limited. But let's go fight the second worst boss in this game, shall we? Ooh, controversial, huh? Everybody loves Metal Sonic, don't they? Oof. Well, would Metal Sonic be the second worst boss in the game? Because the final boss of this game isn't a walk in the park either, if we're being honest. Like, that's one of those things I really hope they're thinking about for Sonic Mania Plus, is actually, like, fixing the final boss of this game, because it's real crummy. Like, in a legacy of final bosses that are trying to be Doomsday Zone from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, the final boss of Sonic Mania may be the worst attempt to replicate that ever. Now Metal Sonic is like, you what, mate? Swear on me, mum. I forget, does this game have the super peel out? Oh no, that's a no save option. Hey, get in your hole. Whoops, too much. like they reduced the number of times you had to do that. I kind of like that Metal Sonic uses Sonic CD sounds, though. Like, that's pretty clever. Whoops. He's gonna get me! Now for Drop Dash the boss. Because that's literally all you have to do. Ooh, something Christian Whitehead is really bad about is not letting you be able to damage the bosses. Because they're too busy being trapped in like this, oh, I'm still appearing state or whatever. Come here. Yeah, it's a chaotic sound. And like, this phase of the boss is impossible to fail. Because even if you get hit, like, all your rings just stay back there. I don't know. I really don't like that boss. And yeah, earlier I was talking about Egg Reverie. And it's not like that I failed Egg Reverie or anything like that, it's just, it doesn't feel good to play, is what I'm saying. Like, it lacks the impact and the panache of, I think, like, what made Doomsday Zone so, like, thrilling? It's just, it's not there in Egg Reverie. It's a really bland final boss. And, like, slow and floaty and just not very fun, I don't think. An argument on how you pronounce this zone. It's Hydro City. Like, come on. You have to be a weirdo to say it Hydrocity. Like, that's something... That's one of those things people say when they've never heard anyone else say the word out loud before. Because the actual pronunciation is Hydro City. It is a water city. Like, that's the point. Hydrocity is only if you don't know how to speak English. And if you've never heard anyone else speak English. And I realize that's a little ironic coming from someone who just said Dragon Ball FighterZ instead of Dragon Ball Fighters. I see YouTube chat is yelling at me to stop. Let's talk about Dr. Eggman versus Dr. Robotnik, everyone. Clearly, Dr. Robotnik is better because that's the name he was when I was a kid. And Sonic Adventure ruined the Sonic franchise, so he can't be Dr. Eggman. QED. Oh. I'll stop being annoying. But it's so fun. I have no idea where there is a special stage entrance in this level. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh well. Oh, I just jumped right into that, because I'm a smart person. Hydro City is another one of those levels where I like both of Act 1 and Act 2 songs. Like, I never really thought I was a big fan of the Hydro City music, but Sonic Mania's versions, man, they hit me just right. And right there, they try and make sure you can't go faster than Dr. Robotnik. But eventually you do catch up to Eggman in Hydro City. Yeah, I have a lot of gripes about Sonic Mania. And some of that, like, I wonder if I'm just being too picky, because I am a fan game developer, or I was. I guess I still kind of currently am a little bit. And it's kind of like backseat driving in a way, you know? Like, oh, I wouldn't have done it like that, I would have done it like this, which is, you know, kind of how you can describe, like, 90% of the Sonic fan base, if you really think about it. So maybe I'm just being one of those guys, but I am quite picky about this game. Another, like, this boss is a terrific joke, but he's not very fun to fight. Oh, come on. You only have to do like 4 hits to him, so it's not a big deal. I think one of these has a bubble shield down them. I don't remember which one. It wasn't this one. Oh gosh, the boss at the end of this one sucks too. I hate bosses with a lot of waiting around. Especially in a Sonic game. And that's like all of Sonic Mania's bosses. Oh, noes. Ah! I actually panicked for a minute there. I know where I am. No, I guess that was in Act 1. Like in the original Sonic and Knuckles, there was a ring entrance over there, but that's not this. Wait, am I in Act 1 or am I in Act 2? I mean, in Sonic Mania, I'm in Act 2, but I think this section here specifically is from Hydro City Act 1. Oh yeah, that's right. You kind of do this level in reverse. I forgot about that. There's supposed to be a grabber here. There's probably a big ring down there, but we're going too fast. Oh no, I looked away at the chat and I forgot to stop holding to the left. Hang on. Come here. Now, was there anything up here? I don't remember. No. Again, I'm thinking of Act 2. I keep jumping into those. Actually, I think the big ring was back there, so... Now, I think they took the big ring... Because I think there's supposed to be one up here. Oh, no! Tails, save me! Oh, my gosh. What a comedy of errors. Hello? Get up there! Nope. Oh well. Now, please tell me there is a thing up here. Again, I'm probably just thinking of Act 2. I'm just thinking of Act 2. This. What do I think of Freedom Planet? I think Freedom Planet's fine. I'm a little on the fence about Freedom Planet 2, because it does seem like it's trying to distance itself a little bit from people referring to it as a Sonic fan game, which is, you know, it's fine, but there are certain things every now and then I see, like a screenshot or a video, where it feels kind of like it's trying really hard to justify that. Like, instead of having shields, now you have, like, these little, like, fairy sprite guys that fly next to you. And again, that's fine, it's the same functionality, but it just looks a little weird to me. It's one of those things I don't know. I'm still interested in Freedom Planet 2, and I really like Freedom Planet 1. For the most part, there's a lot of talking in Freedom Planet 1 if you play in story mode. But thankfully, you can just turn that off if you so desire, which is perfectly fine by me. Freedom Planet plays very well. And if you want, you know, this big, deep, intricate story, then that's there for you. And if you don't, like I don't, then it's very easy to ignore that. And I hate saying that, too, because it makes me feel like I'm disrespecting Strife a little bit, Steven Didiro. But it's in there for a reason, so, you know. No, it's not Zelda. It's, what was the there was a game the other day I was thinking of that had a similar system as to what Freedom Planet 2 is doing, and I don't remember what it was now. I guess that's kind of like a Crash Bandicoot thing almost, if you think about it. But instead of Aku Aku, you have this little, like, glowy fairy sprite thingy that, like, represents your shield power. I realize that, like, trying to pay tribute to the Sega Genesis games and all, but, another controversial statement here, I don't think Sky Chase Zone was very good. So to, like, do another Sky Chase Zone... I shouldn't complain too much. It's good to break up the gameplay, at the very least. And we get this cool song. But I'm also saying that, like, if there was a mod that properly adapted Knuckles' Mirage Saloon Act 1, I would replace this level in a heartbeat. Though it's nice that Knuckles gets, like, his own Act 1. It feels like so little of this game is adapted to fit Knuckles and Tails. Like, this feels like a game they made for Sonic, and then whatever else that Knuckles and Tails can scrounge out of it is just, like, good luck in a way. Okay, here we go. Take 3. I'm going to need serious time, so I'm probably not going to talk a lot. And I think the last one is just Easy Street, so... I never noticed these little, like... They kind of look like Triforces, but they're supposed to be diamonds. Nice oil ocean zone containers. A reference to the stage coming up next. Oh, I hate this boss too. Like, this is one of those bosses that's a real big pain in the butt if you're Super Sonic. Like, it's almost easier as normal Sonic, I feel like. Whoops, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. And like sometimes you bounce off and sometimes you don't, which is weird. Because it's covered in spikes. Please stop doing the 3D jump, thank you. Make it easy on me just a little bit. I kind of like the gag here, where it lands on something down there, but what did it land on? And it turns out to be a heavy magician. That's cute. I like that. Bean the Dynamite. A no-name character that isn't even technically part of the Sonic franchise. Only cameoed in a single game, and yet people became obsessed with him. I kind of like this level, where it sort of like blends concepts of the classic Sonic pinball motif, but it's not strictly a pinball stage. That's kind of neat. Where you have flippers and bumpers and these buffalo guys, but it's not a pinball stage. It just has pinball mechanics. Wanted to make sure I got that. That was a bummer. Now, is there a giant ring around here somewhere? It feels like there has to be. I feel like my giant ring sense is tingling. Well, not anymore. Maybe? No? Yeah, oh well. Forget about it. I think I know where there's one in Lava Reef, maybe? I mean, that's like 2 or 3 levels from now, but that's just a risk we're gonna have to take. Boss time. That was a short level, which is a shocking thing to say in Sonic Mania. Tails, you can help a little bit. Oh, thank you. I don't like that you can only really hit Heavy Magician once when he falls. And somewhere that maybe Heavy Magician was a she. Like, I feel like you should be able to hit at least twice there. I think Supersonic actually can, come to think of it. Did you ever see that video about the Dynamite Ducks XXX Easter egg? I feel like I must have seen it at some point, but I do not remember it at all. Bye, Tails! See ya. Loser. Oh, but somehow he ends up in the air with me. That's weird. Give me that fire shield. Yeah, that is so cool. That you just set the entire oil ocean on fire. That is like the coolest idea this game has. Well, yeah, that might be one of the, like, the coolest idea this game has. Like, man, what a cool idea. Unfortunately, it kind of sucks in Act 2. I don't like Act 2 of this zone at all. I hate the smoke. Spoilers for a game that came out last August. Oh! That was a downgrade. Any of you ever did that bug in Sonic 2 where you could like glitch Sonic's jump height using these? I used to know how to do it, but I have long since forgotten. Can I like go in here? No. Because I see there's an extra life in there. Honestly, it's probably like for the best that we don't get Supersonic super early, because then I'll just spend the rest of the game in Supersonic, so... And, like, that's something I definitely learned replaying Sonic 3 and Knuckles so much, that if you get Supersonic, like, really early in that game, it kind of, like, makes the rest of the game a drag, because it's just easy mode. And I guess they do try and combat that here a little bit. I think that's part of the reason why some of the bosses take so long, is to specifically force you out of your supersonic state, like to make you run out of rings on purpose, and make Supersonic more like this strategic move than just something you turn on and leave on all the time. Like Supersonic in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, usually I have him by like Marble Garden Act 1. Like if I'm really on the ball and paying attention, I can have him by the end of Hydro City. That's how much I've memorized Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Let's get infinite points, everyone! 100, 200, 300, 400, 500... No, I'm not gonna do this. Get up there! Get up there! Is there anything up here? Feels like there should be. Like, I'd hide a monitor up here if it was me. I should be able to go through that, too. Like, that's another thing I kind of don't like about Sonic Mania. Sometimes it feels like you're really discouraged from exploration. You can't really take the kind of shortcuts you think you should be able to. Like, it really sucks when you're playing as Knuckles, because it feels like there's all these places you should be able to, like, climb through, like platforms that you climb up underneath and you can't go through. That's one of those things that, like, really makes it kind of crummy to play as Knuckles in this game. And I guess that technically also applies to Tails. worst version of the Sandopolis ghosts. Because it's way more aggressive for one. Oh no, I skipped a checkpoint. Whatever will I do? Now I'm gonna make a joke like that, and in about 3 seconds, something's going to crush me to death, or I'm going to drown, or something. And then I'm gonna wish I had that checkpoint. Or not. I wonder if those guys are like... Well, I was gonna say, I wonder if they're supposed to be like Sonic 4 enemies, but... I guess there were Fireball guys like that in... Angel Island Zone? No, it was Hilltop. Yeah. I remember my classic Sonic games. Tails, airlift me. No, I hate that. I hate that so much. Get down here. I gotta be careful. Stay back. So. Figured maybe there was like a special stage entrance in there or something. Because I would really like to supersonic pass this boss. I'll tell you that for free. A lot of rings. One of those, it should give you like 10 rings or something instead of just nothing. Well, time for a very slow boss. And like the fire should damage him, if you ask me. I hope you like the jump sound. I'm actually going to try and do this the right way. Because it's not really that hard, it's just slow. I guess that wasn't that bad. And yes, the submarines in this level are pretty cool. I will take a Knuckles Chaotix reference.